going to do a science experiment today. I would like for you to use your inside voice, and I would like for you to raise your hand if you need to ask a question. What can you tell me about magnets?
There are certain types of magnets. There are large magnets, there are small magnets, there are north and south end magnets, they pick up metal things, certain metal things.
Okay, very good. Where do people use magnets in everyday life?
Anything metal, like a refrigerator, outside table, car.
Okay, very good. Today, our experiment is going to address the question, how do different types of metal attract to different types of magnets? I would like for you to look at the magnets that we are using today and look at the materials that we are using today and make a prediction about which magnet you think will attract the most metals.
I predict that the large horseshoe magnet will be the strongest and attract the different types of metals.
Okay, very good. Now let's take a look at the materials we're using today. Let's begin with our magnets. This is our north and south bar magnet. This is our small ceramic horseshoe magnet. And this is our large niobium steel magnet. In our plastic bowl, we have collected several different metals. We have a kitchen spoon. We have some paper clips. We have a gold ring. We have a costume jewelry neck bracelet, which is not real gold. It is just metal. It's steel. And we have some small steel bearing style pieces. Now, do you think any of these materials will not attract a magnet?
I think the gold ring will not attract a magnet.
Okay, very good. Now let's test it. Okay, let's begin with the north and south bar magnet, please. Now you want to very slowly place the bar magnet just above the objects so that you can observe the magnets working with the material. And then when you're finished and you've made a complete rotation around the bowl, I want you to pick the magnet up out of the bowl just far enough into the air so that we can count the objects that have actually been stuck to the magnet. Okay, now, what materials are you confident are attracted to the north and south bar magnet?
The steel shapes and the paper clips.
Okay, go ahead and take them off and then record that on our chart that we have applied today. Okay, very good. Now let's move on to the small horseshoe magnet. This magnet is made of ceramic. Very good. And you want to do the same thing with the horseshoe that you did with the north and south bar. Oh my! I think we can confidently say that it actually did pick up the costume jewelry. So you may go ahead and log down the materials that the ceramic horseshoe picked up. Okay, very good. Now we're going to move on to the large niobium magnet. Now remember, we want to place this all the way around very slowly. Oh. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and log down all the materials that were attracted to it and see if you can pick up that spoon. Yep. Looks like you can. So go ahead and put the spoon down on our record. Very good. Okay. Now that we have looked at all of our materials and we have gone through each of our magnets, we need to form a conclusion. Which magnet, by looking at your record, attracted the most number of materials?
The large horseshoe.
The large horseshoe. Very good. So was our prediction, our hypothesis, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you were very much correct. Now let's try to apply this to a real life situation. What could you do if your mom dropped a fork or a spoon down into the kitchen disposal?
You could use a large magnet.
You could use a large magnet to get it out. What could you do if your mom dropped a gold ring down the disposal?
You couldn't use a magnet.
You could not use a magnet. Very, very good, Amity. Thank you for joining me today and working on our magnetism experiment.
Thank you and good night.